to 100 Live. I'm host Shamar Ware, and today we are here with Mr. Lou Collins.
Hello, how you doing?
It's an honor to have you.
Thank you.
So tell me, Mr. Collins, please tell us about the role of the Pearson Center and the impact it has on the Las Vegas community.
Wow, great question. Well, first of all, it's a pleasure being here with you. You're looking mighty sharp too,
Thank
by
you.
the way. The role of the Pearson Community Center. The Pearson Community Center, as we say, it's a community center, but it's just not the community center, it's the center of the community. And so, you like that, huh?
Wow.
It's the center,
Center
of the community. It's the center of the community. And we're actually located over here in North Las Vegas, where we share the community center. It's a county-ran facility, so the county actually operates the building over here in North Las Vegas. So there's a partnership between North Las Vegas, City of Las Vegas, and Clark County. And so we won't get into the dynamics of how all that breaks down, but I'm just excited to be a part of this this community center. This is actually a 18 to 20 million dollar building that we started here in 2007. And so I've been here since 2008 to the present. And we just like providing all types of sports events, entertainment events. We cater to the seniors and we cater to the families over here that represents this corridor in this community.
How can parents and their children engage in programs at the Pearson Center?
Well, very easy. You know, of course, like I said, being at the center of the community, we actually encourage families and parents to get involved. We have a lot of events that relates to the youth. We have a lot of camps, summer, spring camps, again, that caters to the youth. And we pretty much 702-455-1220. Just give us a call, and there's something for everybody, whether it's dealing with fitness, whether it's dealing with line dancing for the seniors, whether it's dealing with classes where we teach kids how to prepare foods and meals, or you like that, huh? Or is it dealing with recreational basketball, game rooms, those kind of things. So again, very simple, you know, offer our services. Some of our services are offered at low to no cost. So you don't have to have this huge bank account in order to come to the Pearson Community Center to be a part of these services. Just give us a call, 702-455-1220.
I'll make sure I remember that number.
Not a problem.
How many families would you estimate utilize the center annually?
Man, great question. I would estimate that we get roughly about 3 to 5,000 people here per month that comes through those doors from all walks of life. So again, because we're located what we call in the hood and we're centered around African Americans, we actually get a very diverse population that comes through the Pearson Community Center. So we like to, because we're so good at our service delivery, we would like to actually go out and just make sure that we have everything for everybody. So again, through the months, 3 to 5,000. Of course, that becomes seasonal. We're in the springtime and the summertime, that will definitely pick up because we have a lot of different activities and a lot of different services that cater to certain other people that would draw. So this summer we may get, we'll probably do maybe about 7,000 to 8,000 people. That's based on our summer camps and all of our summer activities per month. So if you do that times 12, you'll get that answer.
Before we continue, it's time for our 30-second random question segment.
Okay.
We know that you're also a comedian, so
How did you know that?
I studied about you for a while.
Oh, you did your homework. Good.
Favorite comedian, Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor?
My favorite comedian, Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor? Can I say both?
Sure.
Yeah, both. Do I have to explain why? Okay.
Listen, Eddie, your choice. Favorite black quarterback?
Excuse me?
Favorite black quarterback?
Doug Williams. And the reason why Doug Williams, because you know I went to a historical black university, which is Grambling State University. That's where Doug Williams attended school. So actually, when he won the Super Bowl in 1988 with the Washington Redskins, I was actually a part of that. So that's why Doug Williams is my favorite quarterback of all times.
Who would you most like to listen to in person? Malcolm X or Martin Luther King?
Can I say both again?
Yes.
I'll say both, because I think that I'm more of a Martin era, you know, I'm a 60s baby, but I think consciously both served the country well and what their messages were. And so during Malcolm's time and Martin's time, I think it complemented my time. So I'll go with both.
That's the last question. Which one do you enjoy more? Sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
That's a no-brainer. Sweet potato pie. Who likes pumpkin pie? You like pumpkin pie?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
We got to be homemade sweet potato pie, the kind that grandma makes. That's it, right? Up top for the sweet potato pie. My man.
Last question, Mr. Collins.
Yes.
It's my understanding that you have annual shoe sneaker drive. Would you like to share with our audience the details before we conclude our interview?
Yes, I'm glad you asked me about that. That is something that's near and dear and passionate to my heart. For those who don't know, for those that does know, I'm of course, how would I say? I'm an advocate for a lot of things in this community. And of course, being an entertainer, being a comic for roughly over 25 years now, I wanted to attach myself to something that I could actually give back to. And so during the holiday seasons, particularly Christmas, there's a lot of events that take place where we're often recognizing kids in this community, where we're giving kids, toys and those kind of things. So about 21 years ago, as I was 100% in my craft doing stand-up, I'm a product of this community, 89106. So I wanted to come back and give something back to the community. So of course, if you're a kid that grew up in the hood, a lot of times we had a thing what we called the dozens. You're probably too young to understand the dozens, where we called it capping, and you would talk about your mama jokes and all those kind of things. And as you guys know, kids growing up in school in the inner cities, if you didn't have a decent pair of shoes, then you would get talked about, and there would be a lot of pressure, you know what I'm saying? So what we wanted to do is I wanted to come up and leave a legacy. So I created this Shoes for Children's event over at the West Las Vegas Library, myself along with my friend Joyce Thomas at the time, where we put on comedy shows, we put on talent shows, and the admission in the show was a free pair of shoes for a needy kid here in West Las Vegas. And so, like I said, roughly 21, 22 years ago, we started that over at the West Las Vegas Library, and the show just grew, and we did it annually every Christmas. We would do the shoe drive. And so, again, we've had various entertainment that would actually take place over at the library. And again, bring a free pair of shoes. That would be your admission. And once the event was over, then we would actually set up where we actually give out the shoes to the kids that lived in the housing developments around the community. So, great thing.
Is there any other initiative you want to share?
You know what? Yes, good question. I'm big on education. And of course, like I said, I'm a product of this community, and there are a lot of things that are plaguing our community over here that I want young people to understand, like yourself, that education is key. So I'm empowering young people. I'm getting involved to make sure that young people in this community and around become educated. So I'm on the education initiative. Of course, I support the 100 Black Men and what they're doing with education. And I just want to say that school is cool. All right? School is cool. That's it.
Oh, Mr. Collins, everybody's big on education. Everybody is.
Well, that's a good thing. That's what they should be, right? You know what I'm saying? It's across the board. So across the board, we all should be supporting the education initiative and making sure that we complete our education, because that's the only way that you're going to actually get to the next level. And so again, that's the initiative, and I'm glad that you shared that, because everybody needs to be on board with that, because we need, especially African American students that are coming out of communities that are challenged with all kind of other things that are going on. Young men are losing their lives in our community, and a lot of people are confused. I mean, we have a lot of issues that we have to deal with, and through education, we can start minimizing some of those problems that we have. Because the only way out of the hood is education. And so that's my next biggest initiative, and I support that 100%. All right?
Right.
Okay.
I am Shamar Ware. We have just interviewed the legendary Sweet Lou Collins. It was an honor having you here.
Thank you, Mr. Ware. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you for tuning in to 100 Live, and we'll see you next time, everybody.